Hello and welcome to yet another live stream from our channel Midlife Crisis, and today we'll be doing something uh, with some of the promo packs that we've gotten. So it's 5 cards each in each pack, as well as some of the normal booster packs from Metro Packs 21, 22. And what we're gonna do is to just weigh them and to see if there's any difference between a pack that is somewhat lighter and a pack that is somewhat heavier. Right, so the 5 cards per pack are definitely gonna weigh less than the 12 card pack, but we're just going to see whether between the 5 card packs, promo packs themselves, would there be any discernible difference in the types of cards that we're getting. So just to do a simple test, right? So we're going to start things off with the very first pack we have here. It's on the scale 12.16. So that's actually a very light pack, I would say. So it's 12.16 grams, and we're just going to open that up and see whether that gives us a chance of getting something like a Chrome Shield, or is it just all base cards. That'll be quite interesting. And so it's a 5 card pack here, and what we have is a all-rounder, Gundogan, a Moso, Demi, and it's basically 4 base cards with a, a insert card that we have here. Right, so that's the first pack, and that was the lightest. Moving on to the second one, that's 12.19. So just very slight, no, 12.17 now. Right, so it's just very slight difference from the very first one. And we're just going to see if we get similar types of cards here. These are all promo packs. Uh, we're not too hyped about potentially getting a lot of great cards from this, but we do get a man of the match, Edison Cavani, right? So that's a Cavani and man of the match card. That's fantastic. We get Sule, we get Pepe, right? Pepe, Carvajal, and we have Jorginho, right? So we're gonna put that aside. And of course, here's the insert card from the second pack, as well as from the first pack for anyone who's interested in playing the app-based game. Right, moving on to pack number 3, we're just gonna put it on the weighing scale as well. And this is slightly heavier at 12.24. Yep, and I guess you're seeing it in reverse on the screen due to the mirroring effect. But it's 12.24, and this is definitely more, uh, slightly heavier than the first 2 packs. And we can see whether there's a difference in the number of inserts that we get, or perhaps the type of cards that we're getting. So over here, we get our Crystal Parallel from this promo packs, and this is of course the code for anyone that's interested. And over here, I think with a slightly half pack, we do get a Crystal Parallel of Jesus Navas from Captain Card, right? So maybe that explains the difference in weight. Scavina, Papu Gomez, Angel Di Maria, and of course, Edison Cavani base card. Right, so these are the base cards that we've gotten. And moving on to the next pack, we're just going to set it on the scale. It's 12.27 here. So I think it's slightly heavier and definitely heavier than the first 2 packs. And once again, we're going to see if that makes a difference. And we do get a United player again. And this time it's a defender at the end. We're just going to see who that might be in a very short while. And we can see whether that's the difference in the cards that we get. But of course, here's the code. Setting that aside. And we get a next gen Barker. Right over here. Next gen Barker. Zany, Leipzig, Club Batch, Brandt, and Von Zibi. Right, nothing too fantastic. So it's been consistently 4 base cards and 1 insert, but we do get a parallel in the third pack that we have. And of course, this is 12.29 grams. And in this particular pack, we do get, let's see. So I think we did some pre-weighing, of course, before the extreme, and we tried to arrange them in order of lightest to heaviest. But we also wanted to just also do it on screen so that you can follow us and see what's happening. And right, so we get the insert the code here, and of course we start things off with a heritage card, and you could see that there's a difference, right? We're getting two insert cards here, and this is a Thiago Silva Topps heritage card, defensive warrior, Upamecano, and Club Batch Roma, Elmas. This looks like a new card that we do not yet have in our collection. I think this can be something that will add to the collection. And Kyle Walker. So we're going to set that aside. Hopefully this is a new card that we don't yet have in our collection. Looks new to me. So of course, moving on to the last promo pack. This is the heaviest of the lot. It weighs 12.38 grams. You see it in reverse due to mirroring on the video. And we're just going to open this up. I'm excited. Doesn't mean that we get like a chrome preview or a 100 club or something like that. Hopefully it's one of those things. So a heftier, heavier pack could mean something. Right. So let's take a look. And here's the code for anyone who's interested. And we can flip it over. We do get a man of the match Cancelo. We do get a Jamie Vardy goal machine. Right, that's nice. So I think the only difference, even though there was a seemingly significant difference in weight, we get Thomas Muller, Ilramandi, and Man City Club Batch over here. And well, I think the difference between the promo packs themselves, it's a matter of whether you get two inserts or whether you get one insert for every 5 cards. So we're going to move things along now and go through the booster packs, the retail 12 card packs. And we're going to start things off with the very first pack here, which weighs 26.29. Oh, I think it just, for some reason, went up to 3.1. Let's see. So it's 2.9 now. Right, 26.29 in weight. And we're just going to start things off here and see whether we get anything interesting from here. That might be hopefully a shield card, because this might well be our lightest pack so far. We get the code here for anyone who's interested. Okay, and we're starting things off with a John Stones base card, Chilwell, Zahoud, Lucas Moura, Otavio, Albio, Rebic. We get a Carrasco base card, and we have repeat Gundogan, repeat Jamie Vardy, and we do get a 100 club Kimmich, and that's of course I think our 4th Joshua Kimmich 100 club in our entire box breaking for this particular series. And we do get a Yamalenko and Bowen insert card, so that's nice. And we're just going to set that aside over here, and moving on to the second pack of 12, and this weighs 26.39, and it's a jump of 0.1 gram, and we'll see whether that makes a difference in terms of possibly the type of cards we get in the pack, right? So I'm gonna take a look over here. We do get a Paris Saint-Germain defender, PSG defender at the back. I'm gonna flip it over. Here's the code for anyone who's interested. And we start things off with Milner, base card, Gabriel Jesus, Sissoko, and we do get Lindelof, which we are missing, I think, for our United team. So this is a missing card that we are very happy to get and to complete the Man United team set. Rekic, Taremi, Dzeko, Roca, Dusan Tadic, and we move on to the inserts, midfield masterclass, De Bruyne, Tielemans, all-rounder, Mitchell Bakker, And for this, we unfortunately got only three insert cards. And it's three insert cards. It's a slightly heavier pack for whatever reason. Got a bunch of base cards, but we do get a missing Lindelof, which we are missing. So that's all good. And we're gonna move on to the third booster pack. Just gonna set it on the scale, and oh, this is 26.34. At some point you wonder whether is there how accurate is the scale, but anyway, this is 26.34. So that's hopefully this means that we get, I don't know, something special. But as you saw earlier, we had the pack which had a slightly higher weight, but we ended up getting only three insert cards, so that was a little disappointing. And of course, the prevailing theory that you get a very heavy pack, you get a chance of a significantly heavier pack, you get a chance of a Chrome Preview card, and the lightest, which is at 26.1 or something, you get like a Chrome Pro Edition card. Anyway, here's the code, and we start things off with Johnny Evans. Just shift the cards a little. We get start things off with Johnny Evans, Thiago, Marco Ruiz, Bernat, PSG, Suso, Chukwueze, which is like a repeat that we keep seeing, Golini, Madrid Club Badge, yeah. Tillemans once again. This is kind of a repeat for us. Plenty of that. Defensive Warrior, Diego Carlos, and nice, we get another 100 club here. It's Kevin De Bruyne. This is right, and Isak, man of the match. Okay, moving on to pack number 4. We're just gonna set down a scale. It seems to be high. It seems to be a little heavier than the previous one at 26.37. Right. Take a look and see whether that makes a difference in terms of the type of cards we got. We got a 100 club from our earlier pack, and by the looks of it, looks like it's all normal cards, no Chrome preview cards here. But here's the code for anyone who's interested. Gonna set that aside. Start things off with a Mark Noble, Ndidi, Goyer, Torgan Hazard, right? Dani Olmo, Gorosebu looks new. Hopefully it's one of those cards we don't yet have. I'm just gonna set that aside and do a quick check with the binder. Rebic, Carrasco, definitely repeat. And we get our first signature style from this live stream. Next we get a Navas, Super Saver, and we do get a Hummels Heritage card. Nice. This is something I believe we're missing. Hummels Topps Heritage card looks fantastic. And we do get the Walk-in and Lemais Master and Apprentice insert card. Now, moving on to the very last pack here, which hopefully is the heaviest. So this is the heaviest pack that we have for the booster pack. Stands at 26.45, and if our theory holds true, this should, in theory, contain something magnificent like a Chrome Preview card. Hopefully, it's enough difference in weight such that we actually get a Chrome preview card in this. Let's be hopeful and see whether we get it in there. It does feel slightly thicker, but I don't know whether that's just my mind playing tricks with me. Hopefully we get to see it. Maybe, maybe not. But here's the code. Hopefully, hopefully there's something to be excited about in this last pack. We start things off with Fernandinho. We get Mason Greenwood, base card, Hyung Son Min, or rather Son Hyung Min, Benfica Club Badge, Zielinski, right, Sabitzer, Captain, Pavard, Ibanez, right, then moving on to the inserts, maybe there's nothing special in there. Now that I've gotten to the end, it feels like it's a normal pack, but we get Alphonso Davies, and we get a goal machine Harry Kane, and we do get something special in the form of a crystal parallel. So I guess the crystal parallel cards weigh just ever slightly more. So it's a Sporting crystal parallel badge, which is nice. And we get a man of the match, Angelino. And right, that concludes the box, the pack openings, and weighing of the different packs that we have. Thank you so much for joining us on the live stream. I hope you enjoyed the packet openings and the weighing of the packets, and hopefully that helps you get a better sense of what to expect in different packs based on the different weights that you may get. Right, so thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video.